so I'm wrapped up in my bathrobe with tea, and you could probably hear it in my voice. But I didn't want to let another Saturday go by without a story snack. So today I'm sharing a short, stormy flash scene from one of my older prompt collections. I shared the first chapter of this a couple weeks ago. I can link to it in the comments if you want to see it. But this scene drops you straight into a magical battle in the middle of a thunderstorm, where everything changes in a single moment. And it's called Chapter 2. The prompt was a dark and stormy night. And the prompt says, "It was a dark and stormy night. The thunder rolls and the lightning crashes. A storm is brewing. Write about the weather." And so that's what I did. Kalasha caught a thermal and rose nearly 100 feet before she could even blink. A crosswind buffeted her into a sudden calm pocket. The rain pelted her while she floated, her silks stirring a little in the air, and she rested. With deft fingers, she rebraided her hair, the long brown strands appearing glossy black in the driving rain. "Kalasha, the tide is turning," Satira called from yards away. "We've routed the storm." A sizzling flash blinded Kalasha, and the accompanying boom and crack deafened her. "Satira!" she screamed, her voice hardly audible over the rain. A flash of green fabric drew her eyes, and she watched Satira's body fall. A high cackle ghosted toward her on the wind, and rage exploded in her breast. Heedless of her own safety, Kalasha threw open her shields. She quested far below them, in the little hills and valleys the gypsy harpies infested. Then she found it. "Kalasha!" Council Secretary Morven's cry was lost in the wind and the rain as Kalasha shot forward like an arrow out of the heart of the storm. Her silks whipped around her, the brilliant reds and blues muted by rain and mud. She angled around the flanks of a tall hill and saw the cottage below her. "There," she pointed with her hand and her other sense, and felt the static electricity erupt in the air around her as she pulled the lightning. "Kalasha, it is forbidden!" Morven's warning shout was lost in a sudden deluge. Kalasha's only warning came when her ears popped. Her collarbone tingled. Then a searing flash of purple-white stabbed out of the sky above her, obliterating the building below in a cloud of splintered wood. From this height, it looked like matchsticks thrown from a tree. She had a moment of satisfaction before the lightning retaliated. A small finger of electricity slapped sideways, almost lazily, catching her finger. She felt her heart stutter, stop, and stutter again. Then she was falling. She heard Morven's cry above her, receding horribly fast. She never felt the ground. That's all my voice has in it today. Thanks for sharing this little storm with me. You guys have a really good weekend.